Alright, so now we've already changed out the plugs. Now we're going to go up to the cap. And I have loosened it. Now this is the tricky part. You don't, this is old style stuff. New style stuff is coil on plug. That's easy. This stuff has to be in a special firing order. So what I like to do is match up cap for cap. And if you notice, there's a square end and a rounded end. All right, that correlates with the distributor. Okay, because it has to fit on the distributor base the same way. So I'll line that up the same way. Square on the back. And then now I'm going to set this here. I'm going to start running plug wires. So I'll pull, what is this, the number 2 cylinder off. I'll plug this one, take this wire off. And then I'll match this up with one of the new wires. I got the old one here. Stick this guy right here. Okay. So look at the old cap. Okay, it goes on the front here. Okay. Level. Back here. This way we don't lose our firing order. So I won't put it on all the way, I'll just loosely put it there. Okay. Let's see the next side. So you can tell this is kind of a pain in the ass. And make sure you do this right so you don't mess up your firing order. Cylinder. Line this up again. Got the old plug. Okay, looks like we have our winner. Okay, now we repeat the process. All right, now it's time. Now, old blue wasn't running so well. Now the plugs didn't help. Look at that corrosion on those terminals. That's neglect. Fix your fab, neglected old blue. Old blue has run many, many, many miles. Now I did the plugs, wires, cap, and rotor back when I first got it, and it was probably just as bad. So this is probably explaining why she's not running too well. Not running on all 6. All right, now let's check the rotor. Rotor's in the back, of course. Now this should just pop right up. Yeah. There's the rotor. It's not too bad. You could probably file that down and clean it up a little bit, but there's some carbon deposits built up on there. Luckily, we got a new one. Alright, so once after getting the cap nice and tightened down, don't strip them out. Make sure all the plugs are nice and tight on the plugs, as well as the terminals on the cap. Don't forget your coil wire. I tell you, these older trucks are a lot easier to work on than the new stuff we got out today. New stuff today, half the engine's behind underneath the dash. All right. Now is also a good time. Check your fluids. The Mopars, it is at max, but max level hot, idling, and neutral do not overfill. So make sure you do that hot, idling, and neutral. Also want to make sure you set the parking brake. And if you got a truck like Old Blue where the parking brake doesn't work because it's rusted, the cable broke. But no, you know what we did? We put little brakes on it, so just brakes, so we don't have parking brake. Want to make sure you chock the wheels. That way it doesn't roll you over or something. So yeah, check that idling when hot. We can check the oil though. Gee whiz, Blue, it's been a while. She's been kind of neglected. I forget where the oil dipstick's at. Getting a little black, Blue. I think I got some Am's oil for her. Yeah, you always want to do it twice. As you can see, we're in the add area, so I'll have to see. I'm pretty sure I got a filter, Am's oil filter. I don't know if I got oil. I'll have to look. So, yeah, I think we're about there. You know, I bought all these parts from Rock Auto. Came shipped pretty fast. You know, if you do this right, you do it yourself, you can save a lot of money. Keep your truck on the road. I do have a leaky heater core, so we're gonna have to chase after that. But I have an idea. I think we're going to seal it. So what I want to do is do like a chemical flush on it. This radiator sucks. This radiator's bad. And when I mean bad, check this out. Like it's deteriorating. Look how bad that is. I mean, yeah, it's dirty, but like the fins, the cooling fins are like checking out like SpongeBob. Bye. So yeah, it kind of sucks when you turn the heat on and you smell coolant. Nothing's spraying out or anything. It's fine on the inside, but you can't smell it. It's kind of annoying. So you know, you crack the windows on it in the winter, let it smell out so you don't die, and then it's fine. But I do want to chase after that. Now I had a buddy that did a heater core in one of these trucks, and like the whole dash has to come out, and I'm not about doing that. So what I want to do is do a chemical flush in the radiator, clean it out real good, because I know there's a bunch of shit in it, because like every winter it never fails, I have to flush the heater core, reverse flush it, and just a bunch of shit comes out. Of course, I never want to do this when it's warm out. I always, you know, want to do this when it's freezing out, and I don't want to leave the radiator with water in it, or the, you know, engine, of course, and then it freeze. So we'll figure it out. That'll be another video, but let's see how she runs. Now, I should have taken a video before and drove her. She was falling on her face. She was missing. She wasn't feeling too good. Where are you? smoky. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now, I don't think I've ever had blue on the channel. This is old blue. That's old red. So I bought red back in 2005, and it's an RT. I blew that motor up. There's another video for that. I'll try and put a thing up here. So I had a Pro Charger. Well, I put a Pro Charger on it. I'll try to put that video here. Lifted a head gasket and blew up the Plenum gasket. Now, if you know anything about these Mopars, they have this Plenum gasket. In fact, something everybody should check if you have one of these Magnum motors with the keg intake, is it has a Plenum on the bottom. Let me see if I can do this with 3 hands here. There's a Plenum on the bottom, and you can blow the intake off it, or the gasket out. And how you can tell if it's bad or not, you shine a light down there. Hold on. Just shine a light down there and see if there's oil puddling up. I don't see any oil in blue. No, it just looks like old age down there. Now my RT, when I pop the Plenum gasket down there, that's the bottom plate down there, that's the Plenum. This little quart gasket goes around the outside. In fact, I'll do a Google image and I'll post a picture right here. Okay. So long story short, I took the intake off, fixed that. HughesEngines.com. They're down in Peoria. They're like a couple hours from me. They sell a billet aluminum plate, gasket, new gasket. Don't use a cork, and fix that. I forget where I'm going with this. Yeah. So, anyways, I had the Pro Charger on it, and the stock brakes suck. If you have one of these trucks, you'll know that the stock brakes do suck. So, me and a buddy of mine made Willowed brake kits. Used the Viper 13, 14-inch rotors. So I started selling them. They got pretty popular, and then people want them for all blues body style. Well, I'm not going to make brakes for something that I can't test. So we bought this truck. It's a different suspension, different layout, same bolt pattern. You know, these, I call them second gen. Kenny calls them, I call these third gens. Kenny calls these second gens. Most people do, I guess. I call these half gens, right? Or second gens. So if they got I made these headlights, but if they got these, what do you call them? Help me out. Not sealed beam. These new age headlights, I call that second gen. And the first gens have like the sealed beam headlights, like the old glass style, kind of like but they're rectangular. And the newer ones had 5-lug. So, but yeah, so anyways, the suspension is different from these two. This is kind of getting drawn out. So we bought Old Blue to develop big brake kits for it. And man, I tried to find a V8 one that wasn't a shit ton of money. And I think at the time they're like $3, $4, or $5 grand for a 318, 361. And they were rusted the hell out. Now, Old Blue's got some rust, but it was only $1,500. It's got the 3.9 in it, and it's like the Platinum, the Platty version, right? SLT. But it's got infinity sound, cruise, power windows, power door locks, except I don't quite understand the power door locks. They make noise, but they don't do anything. And I have had this truck, I don't know, 8-9 years, maybe, and I have still yet to fix that. But we did get the little big brakes on it. I don't know if I call them big brakes, but so the big difference between these two trucks is these have the sealed hubs where the bearings are not serviceable, right? So the rotor is separate from the hub. And these are the old school, when you do a brake job, it's the whole thing. The hub and the rotor are one thing. So we CNC machine custom hubs, and then we use stock rotors off of the red truck, obviously drilled and slotted, so that now these are modular. If I can find a picture, I'll put that here too. And then same thing on the back. We got Willowed disc brakes on the back too. And I powder coated them green. I forget why. I was gonna do the fronts to match, but you know, if you've watched Fix It Fab long enough, I get distracted. But anyways, we're gonna do a video of Old Blue in more detail. We're gonna drive it and stuff, and then you know, subscribe if you want to see the progress on this LS swap. We got the motor coming apart here. Yeah, it's a 5.3. You know, LS the world. You know how that goes. So we're in the process of gapping rings, but I left my feeler gauges at work, or not work, my house. Yeah, made the motor mount plate adapter things. Lincoln, we got the flex fuel wiring on. I made a flex fuel harness for it. That'll tie under the Holly. I got a M1 intake for sale. It's on the eBay. Let me know if you want it. I think I got it on there for $500. I'll probably take less. So, but yeah, that's just kind of rambling of the vlog today. Let's close this window. But yeah, we're actually moving. We're moving to a different space. So, oh, let's check out the gearbox. If you guys haven't seen the gearbox, I'll try to put another link up here, card if that's what they call it. So the gearbox belongs to the Quad City Gearheads. So I think I have that sticker. Quad City Gearheads. And it's the gearbox. It's like the hangout thing. It's a 76 Winnebago. My cousin Lenny had one. Yeah, so anyways, the guys are redoing this. Van seats, these are pretty nice. See-through engine bay. They're working on the dash. This could be like a little club hangout. That should be pretty cool. Ryan, the leader. All hail the leader. All hail the leader. Put the new roof on. Plywood or whatever. Because there was no plywood, it was just like sheet aluminum. And so they got like a rubber sealing kit for it. But yeah, I'm gonna put some Alcoa 26s on it. I'm gonna slam this bitch. It's got like a generator in the back. I've gotta see if that runs. So, mini bikes. We did a Harbor Freight 212 swap. That's pretty common. Thing's fast, just thrown me off 3 times. The other one, this is actually my wife's. That one is mine. That one doesn't run. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, we got a lot to do and a little bit of time to do it. Here, if you're just now watching, this is the table of lost interest. CNC machine I'm building and a LS1 all aluminum. What do you call it? Barstool go-kart. Yes, LS1. So stay tuned for more of that. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is Fix It Fab.